आप ये बात जान के शॉक हो जाएंगे कि इंडिया में 83% लोगों को मेंटल हेल्थ की ज़रूरत है, पर वो कभी रिसीव ही नहीं कर पाते। एंड 56 मिलियन पीपल आर स्टिल लिविंग इन डिप्रेशन इन कंप्लीट साइलेंस। बट दैट्स नॉट समथिंग दैट विल शॉक यू। द शॉकिंग पार्ट इज दैट we believe that mental health in India is completely wrong. I'm going to show you the 3 dangerous myths about mental health that are literally costing life in India. And this data is backed by World Health Organization, government reports, and most people will never see it. And by the end of the video, you understand that why our country is facing mental health crisis. And so before we dive in, I want you to tell that I spent weeks analyzing this report from Mental Health Organization, National Institute, receive any form of treatment compared to the country like Australia, where 85% of people with mental health issues receive care, and we are not just behind; we are exactly in a crisis. If I say that. So here's the myth two, which talk about that what Indian experience is just stress from modern life and not actually the mental health condition. We have seen lots of stories on Instagram, social media, and everywhere. But this research shows completely different thing, because this research shows that 1 in 20 Indians suffer from several mental disorders that required immediate intervention. And this isn't about feeling stressed before any of your exam, any of your job interview, or anything that you want to pursue in a very hard way about career, life, and everything. But here is what's happening. We have the highest suicide rate in the Southeast Asia region according to the World Health Organization, and every hour 18 Indians die by suicide, and that's not a stress, that's untreated mental health condition that reaching to crisis point. And among women aged 15 to 29, suicide is the leading cause of death. These numbers are not just figures you are noticing. These are someone's daughter, sister, friends who never got the help they deserved, and we call the struggle just stress, which is completely wrong. Myth number 3 is traditional family support and religious practice are sufficient treatment for mental health issues. This is a completely myth, and obviously this is a myth because I respect, okay, to be honest, I respect your culture values, my cultural values, and every community have their cultural values, and that's something that defines who they are and how they have come from them, and something that they own it. 2024 a study published in Indian Journal in Psychiatrics found, and they show that 67% of families discourage seeking professional mental health care because they believe that it brings the shame to the family. And the tragic result was the average time between symptoms onset and the first professional contact in India is. So let's talk about the real problem and what are the solutions. So what is happening is we have 3 major and massive systemic failures. First, only 0.3 mental health workers per 1 lakh people, and WHO recommends 3 per 1 lakh people, and we are 10 times below the global standards. Second, 90% of our healthcare budget goes into physical health and only 1% goes to mental health. Yet, mental health conditions contribute to 15% of our daily disease burden. And the third problem is the legal and social stigma.
But things have been changed after 2017 Mental Health Care Act. Now nobody can terminate your employment under the solely due to a mental health condition, and Jharkhand High Court and the Right of Personal Disability Act and Supreme Court case Ravindra Kumar Dariwal versus Union of India help you to lead with right. What next? We have seen everything. What are the myths and how it's spreading all over in India. So, on individual level, what you can do is educate yourself, take personal steps, understand that what is really happening. It's just a normal stress or a serious mental condition. Follow the pattern, understand your pattern, and accordingly decide. Access the credible information what that is government have provided. Save some helpline numbers. Download government mental health applications. Try to do mental health hygiene every day and two times a day. Regular exercise, sleep, mindfulness, and build a social condition. Understand your emotional vocabulary to understand basically what is a mental health and how you can communicate your needs. Other thing that you can do is seek community engagement. Understand and you can organize or go to mental health awareness sessions, partner with NGOs, and a lot of things that available. I do not have to tell you what you need to do. You already know. Things that I need to tell you, it's educate yourself as much as you can. See what government have provided you and use that sources. I will share all the things in the description section so it would be easy for you.